This edition of Date Night Podcast was originally aired on the 9th of July, exclusively on Patreon, so you're bloody months behind. Come and join us on Patreon, you delightful but slightly tight bastards always listening for free. I've got a wife and 2 kids to feed. I'm even having to do my own voiceovers. I've got bills to pay. There's a fucking pandemic on. Please come and join us on patreon.com/Rob Rouse. There's 20 episodes you can unlock, and I've been eating beans for a year. All that said, enjoy the Ruddy podcast, you ruddy bloody legends. Love you, bye. Welcome to Rob
and Helen'S
Date Night
podcast.
Now, tonight, that sound you can hear in the background there is Helen threading up a bobbin, I believe. A bit like on the Radio 4 documentary, History of Bobbins, with me, Benedict Updike. And I'm joined now by my good friend, Catherine Warwickle. Good evening, Catherine.
Hello.
And I believe you're winding a bobbin up.
Winding the bobbin up, much like the famous song.
Wind the bobbin up. Wind. And the bobbins that you have. How many bobbins do you have in your collection?
I only have one bobbin left.
You only have
All
one
of the
bobbin?
bobbins.
What happened to your other bobbins?
The bobbins have been lost over time.
Oh, lost to the annals of time. Now, this particular bobbin you're winding up here, was it your mother's bobbin?
No, it was my mother's bobbin.
Oh, your mother's bobbin. That's fascinating. So I'm imagining now your mother's mother winding up this bobbin, maybe on her sewing machine. Now, this I believe is this a gas-powered sewing machine you're using this evening?
Well, I do have a gas-powered machine that was my mother's machine.
Oh.
But today we're into the modern ages.
Yes.
We're using an electrical one.
And when do you think this electrical sewing machine would have been bought, invented maybe, or manufactured?
I would suggest the 90s.
And it's a Toyota, very much like a Toyota car. So it's a Japanese machine.
Very reliable.
Very reliable, tremendous, excellent electronics. So
I'm threading the needle now.
You're threading the needle, so you're
Don't step on the step.
I shan't step on the step. We'll go through your finger, won't we?
It would do.
So you're threading the needle through. Can you hear it going in?
There it goes.
Is it in?
There it goes.
It's through the needle.
It's through the needle. Through the needle. That's a key point in the process.
Well, lovely. Well, Catherine Warwickle, thank you very much for telling us about the history of this sewing machine on the bobbin, which was your mother's bobbin. Did your mother make you clothes on this, Catherine Warwickle?
Yes, my mother would have made me dresses,
skirts,
pinafores,
aprons. Maybe a tabard.
Maybe a...
If you're particularly messy, to which I believe you still are. Is that right, Catherine Warwickle?
A hairnet.
A hairnet.
Or maybe the occasional soft toy.
Maybe
for
occasional...
Christmas.
Yeah, for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's a lovely machine, and thank you for showing it round it. And we'll hand back now to Rob and Helen, now that we've covered the history of the sewing machine.
Yeah.
That's a history of bobbins, a 475-part documentary series starting this Wednesday at 11:30 a.m. on BBC Radio 4.
Well, thank you very much there to Benedict Updike and Catherine Warwickle. So, if you're wondering what tonight's Date Night podcast is about, we are heading into the world of fashion, aren't we, Helen? And couture.
Oh, that needs a song.
Well, don't you worry, I'll just play David Bowie.
Oh, brilliant.
Just a blast of it. You can only play 10 seconds, otherwise you get into all sorts of trouble.
Heading into the world of fashion. And how are we heading there, Rob? Do you want to know what your challenge is?
I do want to know what my challenge is, Helen, for our Date Night podcast.
Your challenge?
Oh, before we do that, we've got some shout-outs.
Oh.
Surely.
Podcast shout-outs.
We have got 2 people we would love to thank from the very bottom of our hearts this week, wouldn't we, Helen?
Yes.
Huge shout-outs. We've picked up 2 new Uber patrons, and I'm so grateful to these people for becoming patrons, and we would like to shout their names from the highest rafters.
What are their names, Rob?
First of all, we've got John Allen, Big Johnny Allen, the JJ, the JA, the Allen Ja Rule, Ali McAlson, John Ali McBeal Allen, Big Johnny Allen, big swinging. Said big dick swinging Johnny Allen there, which is a bit too much, isn't it? The J Meister, the J Unit, the J Joint, the John Allen,
Hallelujah.
Jalleluia, Jalleluia, Jalleluia. Thank you very much to you, Big Johnny Allen. The J, have I said J Dog?
Yeah.
Have I done J Unit?
Yeah.
The J Meister General, hadn't done that one. The J Matron. The should have more of these.
Getting Johnny with it.
Yeah, getting Johnny with it. Getting jiggy with Johnny with it. The Johnny Bag. The Rubber Johnny Allen. Beautiful, Big Johnny Allen. Thank you so much. You're an Uber patron. And we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And our second Uber patron of the week is Steve McConnell, the Big Mac, the Macmeister General, the McDonald's, Big Stevie Mac, the man with the thickest wrists in the history of mankind, the explosive power of Steve McConnell, the tennis player hair of Steve McConnell, the Macmeister General, the M-Dog, the M-Unit. Come on, Helen, you can chip in with some of these.
I'm leaving you with this one.
Just watch me with these ones. Ooh, the Mac Daddy. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. I'm pleased with that one. S-Unit, S-Dog, Mac-Dog, Mac-Unit. Steve McConnell Apple Macintosh McConnell. That's quite a good one. Steve Mac and Cheese. How about that one? I'm pleased with that one. These are just fun. They're just making these up as we go along. But Steve McConnell, you are an Uber patron. Thank you so much. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts and send you all of our love and thanks. That concludes the big shout-outs for this week's Date Night Pod. Let's get back to business.
Okay.
So, right.
So,
what is tonight's podcast?
Tonight's date is this.
Can I just say, it's great to be on a date with you.
It's great, always.
In the garage. It's a hot date in the garage.
Yeah.
I'm having a drink. Are you having a drink?
No, I've already had an alcohol-free beer. That's my limit.
Wow, so you loaded up on alcohol-free.
I might get a tonic water, though.
Oof. You're a bad girl.
I know,
bad
date.
I know. You're dangerous.
There's a chance I could put a little dash of Angostura bitters in it.
That is booze, isn't it? That's about 80% booze. Maybe is that your way around not drinking? Is just having an
shit-faced on Angostura
bitters, yeah.
I'm going to do that later. Then it will feel like a date night.
Excuse me, Bilch.
So, our date tonight is I am your muse, Rob. I am your mogul. I am your muse, right?
Yes.
You
always are.
Have got to make me an outfit.
An outfit. Superb. Because in the past we have got history in this. We don't use the term very much anymore, but I often used to gawk you, didn't I?
No, you used to buy me terrible clothes from terrible shops that wouldn't suit me at all.
No, I've gawked you on several occasions where, I've just maybe thrown a belt round something, or I've accessorised.
This is different.
I've
This is not gawking.
Where is gawk?
This is
where is
Alexander
gawk
McQueening.
I've not heard from
not
gawk.
Alexander, but who's the fashion?
Alexander McQueen.
Is that the fashion person?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I've got the right reference.
Steve McQueen. Steve McDonald. Steve McQueen McConnell. Steve McConnell. The bullet. The S-bullet.
You're a designer now. You've got the power. You have got the power, right, in your hands. I'm going to give you some items, some things from this house that I have found that are no longer useful in their current form. You're going to transform those things into a new outfit.
For
Your
you.
the only rule,
Yeah.
it has to be an outfit that I am willing to have a photograph taken in.
And walk to the garage and back
No, I'm willing to have this photograph posted on Patreon.
Yeah.
So it can't be, if I can't wear it, it's got to be wearable.
So let me ask you, before I start creating, where do you stand on side boob?
No, I'm not. See, this is the problem.
Yeah.
Rob
Well, no,
buys
it's
me
good.
terrible clothes.
Whoa, all right, if you want to have it out
Basically.
in front of our patrons, go for it. What horrible clothes have I bought you?
That are for ladies who lead a different life.
What do you mean?
And are much freer with how much flesh they flash.
Fresh, they fresh.
Yeah. So no, I've got to be happy.
I've bought you some good clothes in the past.
Occasionally.
Though. Yes, thank you. Just every now and then I miss the target.
You really do. You get overexcited when you're walking past Jane Norman.
I don't buy your stuff from Jane Norman. I've never bought you anything from Jane Norman. I haven't bought you. When did I buy something from Jane Norman?
When I was too old.
I bought it. I bought that, Helen.
I bought
that from John Lewis.
You know what you bought me?
I bought that from John Lewis.
Top. You bought me a belly top.
I didn't know it was a belly top.
I've had 2 kids, 2 children, and I am now 40.
Should rock
and
that
you
belly.
bought me a belly top.
You should rock your belly like.
I could make a face out of my belly.
Who's the?
Like, it's not coming out. So belly tops are a no-no.
Oh, that's a great idea. That like, if you could make a face out of your belly, you should be showing it off, shouldn't you? Stood there in the nightclub. Look at that lass over there, the pretty lass making faces with her belly.
Do you want to hear what the kids said when I told them that you were going to make me an outfit?
Go on.
Well, he doesn't really sew that much. So the chances of it being pretty are very, very, very slim. So I don't think it's going to turn out very good. I mean, you might have to put it on and then take it straight back off.
For this week's transformation challenge, the sewers are leaving retro dresses behind. Oh, really? And are headed for the future.
A pair of jeans.
A pair of jeans.
Right.
But not one pair of jeans.
Whose jeans
Rob.
are they?
They're mine.
Yep. Are these your boyfriend jeans?
They are boyfriend jeans. They're too big to
She's
fold
wearing
down.
her boyfriend jeans.
And fold down. Another pair of jeans, in case you want a different denim.
Right.
And another pair of jeans.
Oh.
We've got 3 different types of denim here, listener. We've got a grey denim, we've got a pale blue denim, and a mid blue.
I know exactly what I'm making.
We've also got
Yep.
some netting.
Some netting.
Do you know what that netting's from, Rob?
From your wedding dress, I'm guessing.
That was when I made myself a little net.
Oh,
Veil.
on our wedding day.
On our wedding
to
day.
pretend you were a virgin.
That's got history, that.
That has got-
I
well-
ordered that off eBay
well,
for
I
our
shouldn't-
wedding day.
No expense there. Got some second-hand
Because
nets from an old
that's
lady's
how
house.
classy I am.
Got some from an old lady's house.
And then afterwards, I remember I showed pictures to somebody, and they told me I looked like a dinner lady. Oh dear. And then
Do you take this lady to be your
dinner lady.
lawful wedded wife?
well, I was a dinner
You can have
lady.
soap or fruit juice. You can't have 2 units. It's soap or fruit juice because that's 2 units. You can have 1 unit, not 2. Not
It's
soap
funny, isn't it? Soup
or fruit juice.
or fruit juice was your thing, and then the kids at our daughter's school on
Yeah.
a jack of potato, you can have butter or cheese.
But not both.
No, but
That's 2 units. It's 2 units.
lastly,
Yeah.
some net curtains.
Some net curtains.
Net
All right.
curtain. So,
So I'm thinking.
hang on. You've also
Okay.
got
I'll spitball some designs to you.
bells.
Bells to make your willy itch. It was worth explaining.
And then we've got some pins
Did
and
you put the bells
sewing
in
gear.
just to make my willy itch?
Yeah. So you can use all or none. You don't have
Right.
to use it all.
well-
Now, what are you thinking? What's your first spitball? Come on,
My
let's
first,
go, let's go.
Okay, so I'm looking at the net curtain. I'm thinking, I'm just going to make a wraparound thing, like a Jungle Jane kind of thing. just out of nets.
You know it's see-through.
Cover up all your side boob, but it's a little hint of what's to come, but it's not everything. I'm going to make you a net miniskirt and boob tube out of net. No, I'm getting the nose. Not even entering into the joke or the spirit of it. Of course, I'm not going to do that. I'm thinking. Do you know what? Here's my idea.
You know what? I'm going to give you a few seconds to really think on it.
I know exactly.
While I'm letting the listener hear what our son thought you were going to do.
He's going to have a mixture of denim and lace.
Well, I'm interested to see how this will turn out. And can I be one of the judges? Like off the sewing bee? Can I use some advice?
Yes.
You shouldn't have agreed to this. Because the garment you're going to get out is worse than the garments you'll have put in.
Not much confidence, is there?
Well, I'm shitting out confidence, Helen.
I know you are.
I'm confident as you like.
He's just poured a beer in a glass in the most confident manner I've ever seen. A man pour a beer into a glass.
I'm confident on toast. I know exactly what I'm going to make you.
Do you want to tell us, or do you just want to go for it?
Well, do you want me to tell you, or do you want me to just go for it?
No, I think you should tell us. I think you should give us an idea.
I'm going to make you an all-in-one out of denim.
Oh.
Yeah, like an all-in-one kind of jumpsuit.
Oh.
Like a kind of, but it's going to have like a 60s vibe, and it's going to have a kind of Buck Rogers vibe going on. I might incorporate some of the lace. The bells, they can go in the bin, because bells make my willy itch. What's funny about nettle, onto cheap nettle.
So you're making a jumpsuit.
I'm making a full-on jumpsuit.
You do have to be careful with these jeans, because...
Now, which ones?
These jeans have got a hole in the crotch area. Crotch area, not crotch.
I'm making a crotchless jumpsuit.
Yeah, so these can't be used for that unless you fix that. That's fine. But these have no button. This is why they're all in there. These have no button, but that's why. And these are too big.
These are too big, yeah.
Baggy.
Well, I'm going to use this for the baggy ones for available fabric. Which ones fit your bottom half better?
Do you want tight?
Oh yeah, of course I do.
These, but they've got no button on the top.
I can pop a button on them. You got a whole load of buttons, haven't you?
I've got lots of buttons.
How many buttons do you think you have, Catherine Morica?
I think I've got approaching maybe 1,000 buttons.
Right, well, can I use some of those buttons?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Right, I better get sewing then. I'm going to make you an all-in-one denim jumpsuit.
I can't wait. I'm going to take some pictures of the denim before it gets transformed, of the whole pile of things, so we can log it, Rob.
All right. I'll pause the tape while I do that, because that's going to sound boring. So I'm just going to get stuck in. So these are the ones that she reckons she can get her legs into. There we go. Right. So Helen has returned with her apparently non-alcoholic gin and tonic, slurring her speech slightly, but I'm not going to draw any conclusions. Now, so I'm going to need to take some measurements.
Yep.
So if you could just pop your things off and pop them on the stool, please. Now, what I do need to do, I don't actually need to take any measurements, but no, what I do need, I need you to put on the grey jeans.
Right.
I need to put them on, because I will need to make some measurements when you put the grey jeans on. So if you just like to pop your things off and pop them on the stool there, because usually when
do you actually need me in the grey jeans?
No, I do, yeah. Because usually if in the garage, there'd be models just skipping in and out, and just trotting around in their smalls, and I've seen it all before. It's no big. I'm like a nurse.
You sure you don't want a baggier look with the baggier ones?
What, with your boyfriend jeans?
Yeah.
I don't know. For a jumpsuit, I think if it goes wrong,
I know that you're all about everything being skin tight and see-through with tassels on, but these are quite tight jeans, and as a jumpsuit.
They are tight, those jeans.
I know, I've been in lockdown for
yeah, exactly.
20 weeks.
Pop your boyfriend jeans on and see if they're skin tight.
That's why the buttons come off.
Well,
my boyfriend jeans will probably fit me now. The reason that they were in the bag to go because they were too big, but they'll probably fit me now.
Well, that's what lockdown's all about, putting a bit of timber on, isn't it? I've put a bit of timber on this lockdown.
You haven't?
I have.
Oh yeah, the kids were pointing at your pregnant belly, weren't they?
It's so nice. It's so reassuring having children pointing at your bellies, isn't it? Now, those are still quite baggy, aren't they, your boyfriend jeans? Yeah, they're too baggy.
I know, but if you're making a top that's going to be attached, then it's like you're making braces. Actually, they fit me now.
Excuse me, that was a
Boyfriend
large
jeans, you want
dose.
to see your pants over the top, aren't you?
Yeah, not grey pants.
Not granny pants.
Not granny pants.
No, but...
Boyfriend jeans and granny pants. That is a great combo. When were boyfriend jeans in fashion? When were they the thing? Like, are they still like a thing, boyfriend jeans? Or are they like 4 or 5 years out of fashion? I don't know. Because I only deal in haute couture, not popular fashion.
These are quite tight as well. Everything's quite tight.
They're not as tight. They're not
This
as
is why
tight.
they were in the bag to go. You
Yeah, no, it's cool.
And this is why it's a transformation challenge. You're not going to just get a bag full of jeans and just make me wear jeans.
No, but you wait till I start snipping and stitching. It's going to blow your mind.
Shall I tell you what I think the judges would be saying?
What?
Well, where's he from, the judge? With the moustache?
I don't know.
The designer. I think he'd be worried about the lack of imagination.
Yeah, but I haven't finished yet, have I?
I'm just telling you what
I haven't finished.
Because they're just being used as jeans.
I could sew a bell on each knocker, whatever you need. Right, now, pop your cardigan off, and I'm not being weird, but I need you to take your top off.
Why?
Because I need to get accurate measurements, and I need you to try on my sample sleeves.
What sample sleeves?
I'm making sample sleeves. I'm basically sewing on you.
You better not hurt me with a needle.
No, I'm not going to hurt you with
So you're making sleeves out of the legs? Rob's just putting the other pair of jeans on my arms.
I'm just interested to see, like, so I'm working, like, it's really exciting how I'm working. I work fast, and I just work
Is there a deadline? I think there should be a deadline of an hour. I think we should start the clock.
Yeah, I reckon I'll be done in about 15 minutes. I'm not pissing around here, love. I already started cutting.
Is it normal to cut while it's on a human, while it's on actually a person?
Don't worry, I know exactly what I'm doing. I trained at...
That's getting close to my armpit.
It's way away from your armpit. Right, there you go. There's one sleeve. That covers a tap there. And then, it's great, isn't it? Right, just going to pause it while I'm doing all this. I can see already you're enjoying the design, aren't you? You're thinking, I'm going to wear this out clubbing.
No. I'm not.
You want a piece over your tummy, don't you?
At the moment, I've got a pair of jeans that are too tight with no button on the top.
Yep.
That accentuate the fact why they're too tight.
Mm-hmm.
I've got an entire stomach out, and I've got 2 sleeves on my arms. 2 legs on my arms.
I've not finished. This is the thing, I haven't finished.
But I'm not imagining going clubbing. I mean, it is looking very Jane Norman.
It's not finished yet. I'll put a thing over your tummy.
I can't have my stomach out.
Maybe I need to use the boyfriend jeans on the bottom and then use the grey ones to kind of make some midriff coverage. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that actually. So it's going to be tighter on the top, but looser on the bottom. Kind of a different kind of vibe.
You want me to put the boyfriend jeans on?
Pop the boyfriend jeans on, but keep your keep your arm sleeves on. That's very helpful for me. And I'm going to thread a needle, which I can't actually do without reading glasses. Please remember at all times, Helen, this was your idea.
It was. Rob
Not
wanted
mine.
to do a yoga session, but I said no. I wanted
can't.
to get you out of your comfort zone, didn't I, Rob?
Yeah, and lo and behold, you've popped me right in my sweet spot. Out of your comfort zone, into your goddamn sweet spot, Bobby.
Did you ever want to be a fashion designer, Rob?
Yeah, well, I did it for a while. I sort of knocked around Paris for a bit, and then a bit of time in Milan, and then just thought.
And where do you get most of your clothes?
There's 2 shops on Oxford Street that I shuttle between.
Yeah.
There's Zara and Sports Direct, and between those 2 points, I can get pretty much everything I need. Now, I'm just going to pop a little tack stitch just to hold...
Scaring me because I've got bare feet and you just rolled your chair towards me.
Okay, don't worry. Whilst holding a needle.
Yeah.
Slightly drunk. Don't worry, I'm just going to pop a little tack stitch here on the front. So what I've done, listeners, is I've taken the 2 arms from one pair of jeans.
2 legs.
2 legs, and I've turned them cunningly into sleeves.
Into sleeves and a kind of bustier?
A bustier, yeah, it's incredible. It's like a... I mean, you could...
And nobody would tell that there was legs from
No
jeans,
one would
would
know.
they?
No, well, I think...
The back pockets look like they're meant to be upside down and on over my breasts.
Yes, absolutely. Well, they sort of they give it a little bit of tailoring, but what you won't be able to put anything in those pockets because it'll fall down the side of your breasts. But I'm quite excited about this. I think it's going to work.
And are you going to leave these seams raw?
What do you mean?
These seams here?
I think for time, I'm going to have to. But obviously, you know, if I was...
Oh, you nearly poked me in the face
No,
with
I
that
didn't. Then. Stop trying to lick the needle. If I was doing this for a runway show, then, you know what it's like getting a runway show together. You know, there's people in you...
Oh, God, you're going to hurt yourself. I know you're going to hurt yourself.
I'm not going to hurt myself. When you're doing a runway show, you're literally tacking and stitching as you go. And, you know, it's about getting the ideas on the runway rather than like a finished product. Does that make sense? There you go. Right, tack stitches on.
Can we put the heater on?
Pardon?
Can we put the heater on? I'm freezing.
I'll pop the heater on. Yeah, of course, come, princess. anything for my models. Right, pop your gin down. Stand up and let's sort
It's got a kind of Shania Twain vibe.
Yeah, I feel like a woman.
It's currently backless.
Would you like it to remain backless? Would you want it to cover your stomach? Don't
Yes.
You? Okay, right. Let me work on that.
Some gold.
I always worry about the edit.
I know you're always worried about the edit, but it means that
it goes on for bloody ever. Right.
It won't go on forever. That's what happens when I have a
what a lovely model I've got here.
non-G&T.
Right. Essentially.
Gut pouch.
And what you'll also get here is you'll get, as I chop the legs off these jeans, you get a free pair of hot pants.
Shorts.
Yeah. Shorts.
That have no button.
Maybe it should be
And
like
too small.
Shorts with a top. Go full Barbarella on it. What do you reckon? Hot pants, short bottoms.
It's up to you.
I'm going to need to pop these on.
No, those.
Yeah, like cut-offs. Like you can have cut-off bottoms and then a top completely
They're really
covering the top.
tight. Okay, you want these?
Try them on, yeah, see if it works.
Oh,
And then-
Jesus, I'm cold though, and you're
I
making
know,
this
but-
smaller and smaller.
Helen, I've just put a 2 kilowatt electric heater on. What more do you want? It's an oil-filled
Don't
radiator.
kick my slipper away.
So
I
once
need that.
that oil-filled radiator gets warm, Helen, it's going to stay warm.
See, this is what happens. You've just literally made these the smallest.
No, I didn't.
Short look at
Look.
that. That is awful.
I can make them smaller. You look like, do you know what you look like? Bo Derek in like one of those 2000 AD films. Not Bo
No,
Derek.
this is not what a
Turn around.
40-year-old should look like. This is a bad.
What? Listen.
If you want me, I couldn't even pose for a picture.
Listen, I'll give you a high five for trying that on. We'll put the boyfriend jeans back on. So what I'm going to do is, using these legs, I'm going to free up material that I can stitch across your tummy. Because your comfort and modesty is my priority. That's what it would say above the doors of my haute couture emporium. Your comfort and modesty is my priority.
Well, and also, aside from my comfort and modesty, currently I'm wearing some legs of jeans on my arms.
Well, you're about to wear a leg of some jeans around your middle as well. What the tricky thing is... Oh, I like the way that could fit. The tricky thing is... yes! 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 Oh, yes! Oh, maybe. No. Could be. What I don't know is... I just... At the outset, I'm just going to say, once I stitch you into this...
Yeah, I might not be able to get out.
I don't know if you'll be able to get out. You might be in it for a while. So, would you like to take it off for a little bit while I do some sewing?
There you go.
There we go. And I'll just work out which bits I've got to stitch to what.
Have you ever used a sewing machine before, Rob?
I have. I think I've used my mother's quite a while ago, but it's been a while.
Oh, he's away.
And how do I round off? I press that button, don't I?
That goes back a bit, yeah. That's it.
There we go. And then I just wind.
So what are you doing? You're now just missing bits because you don't want to cut off that.
No,
thing.
I'm just stitching it all up together. Yeah. Don't worry. Yeah, as I say, it's like one of my runway projects. There could be little bits of loose thread kicking around, but it's about getting the ideas on the catwalk in front of the audience. it's not really about having a finished, tailored thing. You know, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, babe?
It's not about having a finished, tailored thing.
Well, no, I mean, it's not going to be like something is ready for the stores. That's what I'm trying to say. Because you can't, can it? You know, you've only given me, what, 45 minutes? Yes, I'm creating magic.
Right, be gentle, Bear.
I am being very careful with it. Being very careful. Very careful. One thing I do have is inbuilt mechanical sympathy. I'm very good with machines.
I've seen you tightening a bolt.
Yeah, but bolts, you've got to be
over-tightener.
You've got to be a bastard with a bolt. Otherwise it'll come back to bite you on the arse. It's impressive, the speed I work is...
It's very fast, yeah. It's like... Yeah. I'm not sure what it's like witnessing. A bear with great coordination on a sewing machine.
Why a bear?
Because you... There's a wildness about you, and it feels like you might, at any point...
You mean there's a wildness about me generally?
No, you look massive. Let me take a picture of you. They are tiny trousers, aren't they?
Hold me closer, tiny trousers. Well, you know...
I mean, it's remarkable I ever fitted into them.
You are almost medically small, aren't you?
Well, I was. Pre-lockdown.
Right, here we go. Now then, where the body? Could you pop the bodice back on for me now, please? I'm just going to need to do a few tack stitches.
Can I just...
Yeah, if you're cold, pop that on there.
It would normally be essential to know how somebody's going to get in and out of something, but that's not a worry for you as a designer.
Never has been. I might cut it in the middle and put some buttons in, or I might use gaffer tape. All right, there we go. And I'm just trying to work. So if you could stand up in front of me. Oh yeah, it's coming together great.
So is it going to be a top? Is it going to be a top and trousers, or are they going to be connected?
Yeah, it's going to be connected. It's an all-in-one. It's a onesie. It's an all-in-one body stocking. Just going to need to do a few tack stitches on this. So don't move. No fast movements. Otherwise I will sew straight through your skin like Buffalo Bill.
It puts the lotion in the basket.
It's quite baggy.
At the moment.
No, and that's a surprise.
Oh, right. As in
you've not... You know, you could have gone...
Full Jane Norman.
Yeah.
I try to listen to my muse. Ow!
I knew you were going to hurt yourself.
That really fucking hurt. That went in miles. Almost hit me on the bone of my finger. Oh, for fuck's sake. So what I'm doing now
Tacking, but you know I'm not going to be able to get it off. Have you considered that?
Yeah, no, you will, because I'm going to cut the back out so I can create like a zip area. I'm going to sew a zip into it.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're going to reuse the zip from the jeans? Wow.
Ow! Quite nicely fitted, isn't it? It's quite a nicely fitted garment.
I mean, it's a bit tight.
But just don't do faces with your tummy. Don't do too many faces with your tummy.
You've gone for a yellow thread.
Yeah, like jeans.
Yeah.
Just like jeans. I think this is going to look sensational. And it's something you're going to want to wear around the house or to the supermarket.
I'm slightly worried about needing the toilet in it. I mean, anybody who's ever worn
You can go to the toilet in it. You can go to the toilet in any clothes, Helen. You just have to be prepared to deal with the consequences.
Yeah, but jumpsuits are very awkward for going to the toilet in at the best of times, let alone ones you've been sewn into. My friend once told me that she went to a job interview and had a jumpsuit on and she needed the toilet.
Yeah.
And she couldn't do it back up again after she'd been to the toilet, so she had to come out and ask the secretary to do it.
Who is that?
I can't say.
Yes, you can.
I can't, not on the podcast.
It's a funny story.
Oh,
I once got stuck in a pair of jeans in Topman. Never set foot in that chain ever again after that.
Did you rip them?
No, I just had to get some help from.
Is this a cape?
No. It's all going to be tucked in, but it can be a cape if you want a cape. I had to get some help from the Saturday boy to help me get out of them. I was rather trapped. I was a bit worried for a while. It was quite scary. jumpsuit, they usually do up the front, don't they?
I don't know whether this is a jumpsuit.
Like a onesie does up from the front, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. That's all I need to know.
No, but a jumpsuit would be done up from the back.
Oh.
I feel like we need some music on.
No, it makes it. If you put music on in the background, it makes editing a nightmare.
God.
You know, so into your little Taylor Boy outfit.
I'm not going to be able to get it off, am I?
Yes, you are, because I'm going to work out how to get you out and then I'll fasten you up. Right, now I need to work out the front. Tuck all that up, because we don't want that.
We should have taken that off, because I'm now stuck in the outfit.
No, I think it's going to open at the back and you step through it and into it. Because you can step straight into those mum jeans, can't you?
Yep.
Yeah, there we go, right. So that's what I need to do. So I'm going to line up the front.
Mum jeans, they're boyfriend.
Boyfriend jeans. Your mum's boyfriend's jeans, whatever they're called.
Wow, it's a lot of denim, isn't it? Have you abandoned the net and the lace?
I might put a bit across your bustier.
Oh.
A lacy front section. Yeah. Thought it all through, and I put a bell on. Put a bell on the back or something. You really want the bell? I'll stick a bell on for you.
I'm glad we went for the boyfriend jeans, because anything else attached to the top, I would have ended up really wedging myself.
Yeah.
You always do it inside out and then don't have the seam on the front. That's normal sewing. Bagging is when you create like a little pocket.
Right.
And turn the little pocket of something inside out to make.
I should stop listening for a second then. Oops. Little Tommy squeaker. That's just because I'm concentrating. Does it feel comfortable?
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels comfortable.
It does, doesn't it?
I mean, it feels odd.
Tell you. It looks great.
You've put in quite a bit of thought in, aren't you?
Yeah, fuck about me. I get an idea. Once I've done this, we're going to pause the recorder.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do some sewing machine work.
Yeah.
Flying solo. And then I'm going to present you with a beautiful garment.
Okay.
Alright. So do you want to go and watch an episode of This Is Us or something?
Yeah.
How long are they?
Well, they're
You'll
quite
have
long,
to pause it part way through,
when you're
yeah.
done.
Well, as soon as I'm ready, I'll be fast. So, Helen, I have been working away at my sewing machine.
For ages. It's really late.
Because I'm really excited about this garment. I've finished it. I've mainly bagged most of it.
No, you haven't bagged any of it. That's different.
It's all bagged.
Different thing.
Okay, well, it's all bagged. So if you'd like to pop your things that you've got on now off down to your underwear, I'll help you into the garment, and then we will show you towards a mirror and do a full reveal.
Do you want the shoes there? If you would like to choose some shoes that you would like me to wear.
Certainly. Let me choose some shoes for you to wear.
No, there's a problem. It won't go on.
What's up? Have I sewed you? Have I got to just take your things off and I'll get you into it? I'll get you into it.
It won't go on.
I'll get it. I might have to pop a few stitches. It's just teething troubles, but take your cardigan off because I can't see what I'm doing. And this is what it's like on the catwalks. Pop this off.
No, because it's not going up.
It is going up.
I'll take that off when it's going up. No, it's nowhere near.
Right, let me work out why it's not
nowhere even near
going
my
up.
hips.
So,
what have you done with this?
Hang on. Just liberate a panel. Give me 2 seconds. Excuse me. Right. Yep.
No, you've just been sewing it all and now you're ripping it.
Okay, this is fashion. Right, now it's...
No, it won't go up.
We're nearly there. We're
not. We're nowhere near
Let me just tuck your bottom in.
We're not even near the biggest bit
I'll
yet.
try and feed some of your bottom into it.
No, it won't go up.
It's going up. Turn around. I'm getting... It's going up. We're going up. We just need to...
No, you're going to have to rip it.
It's coming. It's all right, let me work
What
out.
have you made?
I don't know where I've managed... How have I managed to...
I don't know how you've managed to make...
All right, don't worry. I'm going to release...
It's so small.
I'm going to release...
Oh, no, it's not going over my hips, darling. That won't go over my hips.
Okay.
It's cutting me. Oh, no.
Right, so is it a case of... Which is... Right. Right, I'm just going to have to liberate this panel.
No, it's not. It's the other side now.
It's the other side, right? Turn round and I'll...
Oh, no, all this sewing.
But Helen, this is what fashion's all about. It's okay. It's just a couple of seams.
Because you've got to remember my waist is much smaller than my hips.
You're like Marilyn Monroe, aren't you?
And so
just
basically
like they
you've
were,
made it to go around my waist, but you've not thought about getting it around my
over
hips.
those hips.
Try now, let go. No, there's no chance.
I had a very similar issue when I was making a jumpsuit for J-Lo. Right.
Basically, it's the whole. You're taking the whole thing apart again.
We're back in. We're back in. Okay.
No.
Yeah. Is it?
Oh no.
Come on. Can you get the mum jeans? Is it the boyfriend jeans?
No,
Will they go up?
No, look.
Right. It's up.
Hang on, no, it's not up.
Oh.
Hang on, let go. Right. Now it's up.
Take this top off. The garage is still open. That's the good news. You'll be able to walk to the garage and back.
It's a bit
Turn round.
skew-width.
I've not finished.
No,
Turn round.
but this.
Yes.
It's like.
Well, don't pull one boob out to the side. It will look skew. Turn round and I'll straighten it up. It holds itself up. I'll just tuck that in. I didn't have time to put a bell on it. I'm afraid. All right, cool, great. So let's now close your eyes, and I'm going to get ready for the big reveal because I should be videoing the big reveal. Where's your telephone?
Well, I've got to be careful that my boob doesn't pop out because you've done it.
Your boobs aren't falling out.
Quite what?
Hey, if I video the big reveal,
wonky.
I'll get the sound, won't it?
Right.
That's what I'm going to do, right. Helen, you're ready for the big reveal.
I'm
Ronnie's
ready.
come for the big reveal as well. So if you'd like to cover your eyes with one hand and then take my hand and I can place you in front of the mirror so you don't fall over. There you go.
Ready?
Open your eyes. Enjoy the garment.
I mean,
Go on. Pretty cool, isn't it?
I'm worried for my modesty.
Don't worry.
This side particularly, I feel it's been cut interestingly on like a bias.
A bias? Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
forcing the entire garment to spin. So that this pocket is wanting to go around there. So as long as I hold that part of the jacket.
Yeah, the jacket area.
Yeah, then it's a little bit better.
Do you want to have a look at the back?
I mean, it's
got a blues on kind of thing at the back, isn't it? Are you pleased?
Are you pleased, Rob?
I'm thrilled. I think it's awesome. I think it's an interesting design.
It is an interesting design.
And I think given a bit more time, I could have made it really fit like a glove.
You could have.
And it would have been easy to get on.
That was the main problem, but with a bit of ripping.
Yeah, generally with a garment, you don't have to rip it apart to get it on.
I think that's what you've learned for next time.
Yeah.
But you've sewed some jeans onto some other jeans.
Yeah, well, yeah. I've used the legs of jeans to make like a crossover top, and that becomes the sleeves of your boyfriend jacket in your boyfriend jeans. Right, now I need to take some pictures for the podcast. I probably should take them not with the toilet in the background. What do you think?
It's alright.
You're happy taking them with the toilet in the background?
Yeah.
No, this is like Dazed and Confused. Can you look like you're on heroin or something like that they do? Yeah, it's just you're not even interested in. We should be recording this. Great. Yeah, I like that. I like the V signs. Like you've just been on heroin binge with Pete Doherty.
Right, done.
Like you just shot yourself.
Done.
Before you do take it off, so when are you next going to wear it, do you think?
I won't be going to the garage in it.
Okay.
And
It's got pockets.
It's got lots of pockets upside down. I don't know, Rob. What events do you see? Just tapping the damp there on the wall.
Trying to work out why.
Let's just keep ignoring it. I think that's what you're meant to do with damp, isn't it?
No, I think I'm going to have to make
Just ignore it
I'm
for
going
as
to
long
make
as
an
possible.
inspection hole in this ceiling here, and I've got to go through.
Yeah, I mean, I'll show it to the kids who are most interested. So I'll show it to them and see what they think tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, kids, time now for the big reveal of Dad's sewing challenge. I think you're going to be blown away. Okay, Helen.
Oh, wow.
There she is. So, obviously, I've not had the chance to fit the back on for her. She's walking up and down a bit, like a supermodel. What do you think, kids?
Can we have a closer look?
Of course you can have a closer look. Do you want to examine the stitching? Now, please don't examine the stitching too hard. And she's not tucked it in at the back.
I tried to.
Yeah. Do you want me to neaten it up for the judges while she's scrutinising?
She's like the little one. You're
Yeah.
like the little one, aren't you? With the what's she called?
Esme.
Esme, scuttling round having a look.
What are your thoughts?
It's well bagged, isn't it? The bagging's good.
Can I say that I can see your bra peeking through because it all swings to the right.
It definitely swings
Yeah,
to the right.
Because Dad has sewn it on, twisted it. I think the jacket is very imaginative because you've used a trouser for it.
It's literally
A
the opposite
trouser
of what people
for a
would
sleeve.
expect. It's incredible,
Who'd
isn't
have
it?
thought? Esme?
Maybe those jeans, you could have maybe made them into like something else. You could have made them into like a skirt or something different. You could have made them into something else because they're just jeans. Or you could have like done patches on them or made more pockets or.
So how do I go through to the next round? That's what. Am I coming back next week?
I have to say it is unwearable because it keeps swinging to the right.
But a lot of catwalk stuff is, mate. A lot of catwalk stuff that I make is
where it
unwearable.
wants to sit is like that, and that's not. I mean, that's not an outfit.
Well, I did actually design it. So. But that's just if you don't want to wear it in the way that it's designed, then I understand.
How would you feel about going to the shop with me, kids?
No.
Do you think Mum should walk to the garage and back in it?
No. Never.
Just because she would look too amazing, do you think? Just because I made two people go, whoa, who's that hot supermodel walking around there?
I mean, even where you can see all the like jagged edges on the everywhere.
Cause like that bit.
Yeah, that bit there.
Yeah, I haven't hemmed all of it. I only had 40 minutes of sewing. How long do they have on the thing? 5.5 hours usually, don't they?
Yeah.
Special
Not
challenge.
for the transformation challenge. They only have 90 minutes for the transformation. You had much longer than that, in fact. Bro, Daddy was in there for hours. I watched an hour-long episode of something, and before that, you'd already had over half an hour. He had a long time for this. He actually invested.
Okay.
And committed to this
all right.
outfit.
Right. Let's stop the kicking Daddy in the
I
balls festival.
I was not. I was saying that you were good. You were committed.
Can we have marks out of 10, please, from the judges?
Billy's abstaining.
Creativity, I would give you a 5 for creativity. But the sewing and the cutting isn't the best.
Right.
She's not even willing to score it.
No, I would.
Tall man with the moustache?
I would say 5 for creativity, but for the actual garment, I'd say about a 2.
2 out of 10.
Okay.
2 out of 10.
I mean, I'll be honest, they're lower points than I expected from the judges, but I'm happy with what I've made. I think what I've made is amazing, and I think may I finish?
Sorry.
And I think you'll be seeing outfits like this up and down the catwalks of Milan, Paris, and London as and when that's allowed again. I would say about 2022, 2023, about there because I'm ahead of the curve, and then you're going to see outfits like this in the high streets. I reckon 2027, 2028. That's my prediction for the future, and only time will tell. That once again, I was right.
I woke up and I was devastated about one thing, Rob.
What was that?
The lack of bells. I gave Daddy bells, right? I gave Daddy lace, net, and bells. And you didn't use any of them.
Thing is, Helen,
Imagine this with lace and bells.
yeah, I was trying to get onto the lace, the bells.
That would have been good, wouldn't it?
You'd have the dog chasing after you. You get attacked by cats if you went out in the street with it, with dangly bells on it. Brilliant.
Right, I'm going to get changed.